today's lesson we're going to learn how to hold the golf club. So when we're learning the right grip, what we want to do is learn a neutral grip. So that means getting the palms opposing each other. So when I take my grip here, what I'm always trying to work on is to make sure I've got the right angles in the hand. So I've got a bit of an angle here between the back of the hand and the arm, and the same in the right wrist here. Okay, so they are two really important angles to have. And also in the arms are slightly bent and not too straight. That makes it pretty hard to get the right wrist angle. So if I let my arms just hang at my sides here, there's a natural bend in the arm. They're not completely out straight this way. And we want to maintain that bend in the arms when we take our grip. So that would be the correct grip that we want to see there. Bit of angle in the left hand, bit of angle in the right hand. Arms just slightly bent. And from there I'm going to put the club on the ground, just lean it forward slightly. That's going to make the left wrist a little flatter and give me a bit more angle in the right wrist. So that angle in the right wrist is going to be important because I can come back now and hit the ball in that position. So I didn't have to change the loft angle of the club when I hit the ball. So if we can get some angle in the right hand, angle in the left hand, lean it forward so we get a bit more here, that allows us to be able to put pressure on the ball at impact without changing the loft of the club. And by having a neutral grip, having the hands neutral to the body, they'll tend to stay that way as they swing around the body, and that'll keep the club face nice and square throughout the swing. So to learn this grip, what we want to do, we don't want to have the club on the ground this way, we don't want to make the club too steep, we want to make the club a little bit flatter. So lift it up in the air a little bit with the right hand, make sure the leading edge is straight up and down, and the left hand just comes from the side. Okay, so it's going to go here between the middle joint of the index finger and go under the heel pad. So it's going diagonally across the hand. So I've got my club right, I just bring my arm in this way. So from the side, so I'm coming in here, I've already got an angle in my wrist, I've got an angle in my arm here, I just bring the hand on that way. So when the left hand's correct, the left thumb's just to the right of center, and I've got my angle here. So with the right hand, same thing, it's coming in from the side here. I've already got some bend in the elbow, bend in the arm. I'm putting my hand on that way. I'm going to overlap the little finger of the right hand between the middle and index finger of the left and just fold the hand over so the right thumb just sits slightly to the left. So coming from this angle, I'm coming in sideways. The palm of the hand is facing my target. Overlap the little finger, let the right hand just fold over. So this pad from the right thumb is going to sit right on top of the left thumb. So now I've got my angles and my arms and my wrist, club on the ground, lean the club forward. So this neutral grip I would recommend for most players. It's going to allow you to have more control over the club face and the loft of the club without having to make changes throughout the swing. So if for example we had our arms very straight and we had no angle in the back of the right wrist, I'm going to have to change that to try and create some pressure on the ball at impact, and that's going to change the loft of the club. So far better is this neutral grip for controlling the club face and the loft.